Hello and welcome to today's video. It's going to be a little shorter than yesterday's. If the voting is still going on in League Awards, go to leagueawards.com and vote on the categories. Do not have to vote for me. Vote for whoever you would like in the category I am nominated for, but do, participate in that. It will, it's reassuring for everybody. The more people that participate, the better. So, player moves. These are the moves that majority, all but this last one, were something that could have been on yesterday's video if I had more space. But so many LCK moves occurred, so we ended up with today non-LCK moves for the most part. So Viking Esports style was allowed to leave, as was Shogun, but Shogun was already a free agent, so it didn't make a difference. Style 4.5 KDA, 75 KP, 8.6 CS per minute, 3 out of every 4 kills. Low resource 80 carry. That 1.77 ROI is representative of that. You look at the 3.8 share differential. That says, hey, he didn't deal a ton more damage than he had in gold, and yet he has 1.77 ROI. That's because he didn't have a lot of gold to begin with. 2.84 vision efficiency, laning wise, behind 123 gold, up 149 XP. No solo kills, 0.45 champions played. I think he had 10 and 22. CFO are falling apart. Kaiwing, the longtime support, allowed to leave. He is the only player on the board with a Hall of Fame points next to his stat line. He had 4 Hall of Fame points this season. Based off of his stats alone, he was the best support in summer. Statistically, 4.9 KDA, 74 KP, 0.72 ROI. Very traditional facilitator support. He is not a damage dealing support. You look at a player like Namgun for Bro, high ROI at 0.94. Big difference in how these supports are playing. Kaiwing is not really that damage dealer. He is traditional. You're thinking Leona, Alistar, Nautilus, and Bust. 1.9 vision efficiency, laning wise, relatively even. That's fine. Doggo's the one that's supposed to get it anyways in that hypothetical 2v2. That will be no more. 3 solo kills, 0.12 champions per game. APA, left Team Liquid, joins Cloud9. He had a 3.2 KDA, 68 KP, 84 CS per minute. It is tough because I could argue, if the Zinni rumors are true, APA is not an upper half mid in the LCS. I don't even think that will be a reach to say. So that is a thing. Maybe a big APA fan out there, but statistically, I don't see it quite as much as some of these other players that are. Well, I actually think APA and Quad are pretty close. 3.2 KDA, 68 KP, 84 CS per minute. High damage at 1.82 and a 5.9 share differential. He did do some heavy lifting for this team. Impact in top lane, not dealing a lot of damage outright. We're looking at Umpty as well during much of the season. Not dealing a lot of damage, providing a lot of share differential to the mid and 80 carry role. Yeon had a shit ton of damage as well. So there is that. 2.23 vision efficiency, 80 gold, 56 XP behind. So not dominating laning phase, 16 solo kills, and 0.23 champions played. Leviton, Scary was allowed to leave. Scary the jungler. 3 KDA, 71 KP, 6.1 CS per minute. Definitely not quite as strong as we've seen many junglers in 2025. 0.93 ROI and a negative 5.9 share differential show that. Not only did he have low farm, you have many junglers that were up above 6.5 to 6.8 to 6.9. So he's spotting maybe 7 CS per 10 minutes to the enemy jungler, a couple camps by 10 minutes, by 20 minutes he's a few camps behind, and that's on average. And not only that, he still isn't dealing a lot of damage. He's playing a pure tank, facilitator, bruiser type jungler. He is not going to play a flashy carry and do very well on, at least this past season. Vision efficiency 4.66, behind almost 200 gold and almost 300 XP. Leviton did suck. There is that. 5 solo kills, 0.35 champions played. Navi have signed The Rock as the coach. The Rock has no Tier 1 experience as a coach, at least on Leaguepedia. Freddy122 is no longer the coach. Longtime Rogue coach, also coached Rockette and Koi. In best of ones, domestically, he had 120 wins, 132 losses. In best of threes, 1 and 8, and in best of fives, 11 and 13. Internationally, he had 8 wins and 13 losses in best of ones, and 0 and 1 in best of fives, at best of 5 occurring against JDG in 2022 Worlds. That is wrong, 2023 Worlds. No, it was 2022. That was the year DRX won. Gosh, how many years have passed? Bro have signed Fisher and Namgun. Bro's roster is it's a shame because Edgar's gone and it just seems it's gotten worse. You got young players, but still, I think it's gotten worse. I don't know what Teddy's doing. Does Teddy need a paycheck? Is he bored? Like Teddy couldn't find a spot in Brazil or Latin America or LCS or LEC? Like, really? Bro, Fisher in mid, 3.5 KDA, 63 KP, 8.5 CS per minute. These are LCK Cup numbers because we got demoted for Calyx in rounds 1 through 2. 1.74 ROI, 4.9 share differential. Did deal a good amount of damage for Nongshim. That team did stink. Fisher did quite decent with them. And really, he has never been set up to succeed, in my opinion, whether it was with EDG or with Nongshim. 2.44 vision efficiency, 11 gold ahead, but down 192 XP, 10 solo kills, and almost a different champion every other game. In terms of like outright, he played, I think, like 14 champions with 31 games or some shit. Namgun, maybe Teddy sees something. He was the Gen G support. I don't know. I don't see it statistically. I mean, he is aggressive at 0.94. 75 KP, 2.6 KDA, 1.83 vision efficiency. You'd like that to be better. Slightly behind at 15 minutes. Had a couple solo kills, 0.17 champions played. Bro are in dire straits, but that'll be another conversation when we talk about them going into the season, as the roster, I think, is all but finalized, at least the starting 5. And it's not a good look. So, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like it. Subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, become a YouTube supporter, and hope to see you again tomorrow.